Probably an increasing crime rate around here. This is gonna leak. Whoa! Probably gonna need some Gaviscon in a minute. Nice toothbrush. Half job leave from Artisan, isn't it?
I heard that.
You might recognise the man who's with me now.
Where is he?
He's a friend, a deputy of a man called Jordan. I think he's an electrician. I think he's got a YouTube channel, hasn't he?
I don't think he's an electrician. I ain't seen him with a tool in his hand for a while.
So we're here with Lee today at his gaff. He needs to cut his grass a bit. One of his bedrooms has got like tinfoil all around it. I don't know why. He's jumped the meter. He knows how to do it, all those grow lights. Lee's going to help us out doing a few bits and pieces as well. It was that typical thing. He texted me, he said, oh, can you come round and do this job? And then he sent me about 6 videos of the different jobs he wanted doing. I'll tell you what, let's go and have a look at it right now. Oh, I thought you were going to whip transition.
I thought I was waiting for the hold tight.
Hold tight. Radiator down here to do, first up. Lee wants this moved over by about 5 mil in it, something like that. Something ridiculously, irritatingly small amount, isn't it? Basically, this is coming out and moving over. A new towel rail's going to go up here. In fact, I might just sort of get it to the edge of the towel rails, just going over the door so they can't shut the door anymore. So that's probably like the main bit of the job, because you've got to drain the system out, you've got to get this moved over, get it all filled up again, all that sort of thing. Then after that, this is coming out, isn't it?
Yep.
Is this your hair here, Lee?
Yep.
That's a big one,
Nice
man.
long one.
Look at that. Cubic. So that's going to come out, ready for him to get some tiling done in here. Make sure you hardy back of the floor before you tile it. And then we're going to take out if we have time today, because it is, what day is it today? Bank Holiday Monday. I don't agree with Bank Holiday Mondays. Like, there should never be a Bank Holiday Monday. It should be either Friday or Thursday. But then if you've already got Good Friday, then you should have Thursday, not the Monday after, but anyway. So yeah, we've got to take the, change over the bath tap there, and also the lovely little waste on the bottom as well. And then there's a TRV downstairs to do as well. First thing we're gonna do, as always, is get ourselves lubricated. And the next thing we'll do is we'll turn off all the heating, get the system drained down. We will need access to every radiator, if that's okay. Coffee, tea, no. Water bottle filled up, that's what we need today.
Chocolate muffin?
Yes.
Possibly, yeah.
Can I scan it from my fitness pal so I can
do it.
tell Emily, oh, I had a chocolate muffin. She'll beat me,
No,
put me in the garage. All right, let's get everything. Let's have let's have a look in your airing cupboard.
Oh,
Gladiol, Envirofoam, copper vented. Have you got any old towels?
yeah, there's one in there.
Is there?
On
Oh,
top,
lovely. Can I have
behind the
that? Can I have that?
Yeah, go for it. You're on the door.
It's an unusual system actually. You've got an old 4-tick tank. These are unusual. You don't see these around very often anymore. I have to find out where your water turns off. There's going to be a valve down here.
Yes, that's why I said
Okay.
you want it cleared.
All right. I do want it cleared.
I'll
Please, Lee.
clear it for
Yeah,
you.
clear it.
Yeah.
Boiler's behind you. That's what we really want to get switched off, and we really want to drain the system off down now. All right. I want to go and get my hose and start draining down. I mean, how does he keep them so clean? That's what I don't understand. Is it a work thing? I mean, look, he's got alloys on them. It's not like a normal spec V-dub, is it? But then again, I mean, look at her. She's all mine. Doesn't owe me a penny, this beast. So glad she's back now. Slightly different engine noise though. Still a bit worried. Today we are in the town of Haverhill, London overspill town. Probably an increasing crime rate around here. Sort of place you come when you want to get your gyro and do absolutely nothing with your life. I had a lovely couple of days in Berlin last week as well, filming for the channel. What's the channel called, Max?
Life in Deep.
Life in Deep. One of the best channels on YouTube, especially if you're Scottish. So look, I'm slowly filling her up again now. The thing is, you can get a bigger van, but you just put more stuff in it, won't you? Look, he's even got red trim on the front, and he's got a blacked out VW badge. I really like that. I do like that van. Drain off by the front door. I can't believe it. Chances of that actually opening are very slim, but there we go. Where's my hose pipe? Leave it outside. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we'll run it out the back door. Otherwise, we leave the front door open, anyone could come in. We are in an incredibly dangerous area. You lived here all your life?
No, Harlow.
Okay. Oh, well,
Just as bad.
This is improvement.
To be honest, everyone you see that lives in Haverhill, they go, why did you move here?
Did they really?
Yeah.
I love that. Quite a good golf course though. Do you ever play golf here?
I see it down the other end.
Yeah. Gee, he's doing the jobs of an apprentice already. He says he's never had an apprenticeship. Look at him, he looks great. Right, so we've got a little drain off just there. This is going to leak. Oh, actually, when was the last time you drained this lot down?
Probably a couple of years ago when I painted. Actually, I did set fire to my kitchen and then they repainted, so maybe then.
You set fire to your kitchen?
Yeah.
How? What were you doing?
I left my lunch bag on top and I cooked my dinner and then I was sitting watching TV and then it just, all smoke started coming out. Cabinets in flames.
Do you have to get fire brigade?
Yeah. Sitting out on the doorstep. That's right, I got a new kitchen, new floor.
All part of the insurance. Sounds deliberate to me. Little spider down there as well. Why are people frightened of spiders? Get rid of the flies. I want to make this an interesting video, aren't we, mate? Right, that's as much as you're getting out of this. Actually smells of inhibitor. Going a bit quicker now. Right, let's go upstairs. We're going to have to allow air into the top of the radiators now. So now we are draining down. We're letting air into this radiator. A very important part of draining down a heat system. Now we have to go into the other rooms. There's got to be one in there. Oh yeah. How many skateboards is there in this house?
I think I have 7.
Wow. What's he got in here?
Oh, there to feed Lemmy. This is Lemmy.
Oh wow. What is he?
She's a beardie.
A bearded lizard?
Bearded dragon.
Oh right. I'm kind of scared of lizards. For a minute I thought you were going to have a big snake. I'm scared of snakes. The whole aim of the game is to allow air into these high up bits so we can drain the system out without soaking everything. Now we're going, Lee, can I go in your front bedroom?
Yes, mate.
It could, I mean, you never know. Oh, he rides motorbikes. Lee's got a death wish. Also, with things like Tado valves like we've got now, sometimes it's a good idea just to loosen the heads off. Otherwise, the valve stays shut and it doesn't allow the water out of the system. The hardest part of this job is going to be getting the system to drain down successfully, getting that bit of floor up and then getting that radiator moved over. But we'll do that all right. I think once we've got that done, that's like the arsey part of the job. Am I allowed to say arsey? Arsey. Sorry, just going to whip this off now, man. Tado valves. Teddy works at Artisan. Hey. Often what happens, right, is you're at this stage, you're like, oh, it's empty, but it ain't empty. It's all a ruse. So you're best off. And this feels like it might actually ping off, this does.
Yeah, it looks a bit bent, doesn't it?
Okay. I've got to say, I'm quite surprised it's drained off so quickly. Also, look, loads of flop in the pipe. Always a good feeling. Nice thing to know. Little trick for you. Do this up. By the way, my knee is going to be ruined before the end of my life. Why is it always that one? It's like you're knee-handed, isn't it? So let's get this, lift it up.
Oh,
get it like that, and then flip it upside down. Like that, and then off you go with that, mate. Right, can we just talk a little bit about what's happened here? I mean, this is an unusual way of doing that sort of work. Usually you just put the whole tiles on and then drill through the tile, but whoever was here didn't want to drill through the tile, they just wanted to cut out whole sections of the tile, which in itself is more difficult. Surprised it even held on the wall. Alright, mate, honestly, what are we going to do about this? This is an absolute mess. Like, they've not grouted there.
I mean, it's good to take your eye off it, isn't it?
I mean, if you grouted it, you know, you're not going to notice it as much, are you?
No, that's what I thought. I'm not going to live here forever.
Can't really do wide arm, mate, can you?
Yeah, Max, I got your little chocky.
Sorry, Nelly.
I got you the best cup as well.
What you talking about, Willis? I might try an ollie. Well, imagine that. What, try a bit of skating? Yeah. Go back to my youth. Shut up, mate. I haven't tried to do an ollie in like 20 years. Can we do it? Look at that. Whoa! I haven't been on one of these in such a long time. I actually did lift off of it, didn't it? There you go. That was an ollie there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Just turn up to jobs like this, can you? Need to do your plumbing. I was called to Lee's house to do some plumbing. There we go. Just taking a few seconds out because we've got to get a few bits for Lee. Sometimes this job, especially when you're working on your own and you've got like someone's house in bits or something like that, it can be really quite stressful. Put that on top of doing book work, trying to get more work. If you've got an apprentice, it can mount up on you. Sometimes you do need to think a little bit about your mental health and actually take some time out to realise, wow, this is all getting a little bit on top of me. These are the things that I do to keep my mental health in check. Number one for me is going to the gym. I used to think that gyms used to be quite intimidating places until I realised that everyone's on their journey and there's so much positivity from other people when you go into a gym. Everyone's just so happy to actually see you start to do it. It gives me precious time out of work. It ensures that I'm fit and healthy. And for me, it's a form of meditation as well. So a lot of the time when you're looking for help, for mental health help, sometimes it's hard to figure out what to do. Sometimes it's confusing. And I come here a lot to do climbing here, and I love climbing. Not only is it good for my mental health, but it's also good for my hips. Stretches your hip flexors out. But anyway, Ironmongery Direct and Electrical Direct Mental Health in the Trades report shows us that 4 in 5 of UK tradespeople experience mental health problems due to work. With the cost of living crisis the most common cause of stress, more than 2/3 of tradespeople experience some form of mental health problem such as stress, anxiety or depression every month. And just 1 in 6 have spoken to friends or family about their mental health, and 1 in 10 worry about what their colleagues would think if they told them what they were going through. Each one of these routes on my climbing wall could represent talking to your friends, speaking to your boss, reaching out to your family, seeing your doctor, getting outside, stopping doom scrolling on social media. Each route possesses different difficulties and obstacles to overcome, but they are there, ready for you to begin your mental health ascent or to help your friends, families and colleagues climb it. Right, let's go back to the work site, finish off the shoot there. Okay, what? That is. Jesus! I don't think it's going to come out. Oh no, we're there. Wow, I mean that took like 5% of my overall strength. Probably going to need some Gaviscon in a minute. It's a sort of winding up job that your spanner's going to slip off and you punch the wall at full pace. Like you're in Kill Bill. What goes quick? A duck in New Zealand. Quick brew. It's not going to look great. The old one was on the wonk as well, so you know. Short of cutting this bit of pipe off and doing about a 3mm set, this is what it's going to be, isn't it? I can't believe you get me to do this. What's the thumbnail going to be? Oh, I know, the traditional thumbnail. There ain't really much better we can do with that, is there? Okay, so what we're going to do, that pipe, looking at it, goes back that way. So we'll just cut out a section like that. Hell yeah! In the words of Father Ted, come my child. Oh, there's the other one. It's almost like we know what we're doing. By the way, you're going to get a bit of 4x2 in there, aren't you? Run that along there underneath, screw there, screw there, screw there, screw there. The Artisan way. Studio's named after my cat, Big G, who's dead. But now he's underneath a tree. Every so often I snort his ashes. There's so many of them. Honestly, it was the worst day of my life taking that cat to be burnt. Let's not bring the mood down. I'd had him 16 years, yeah? I was like, I want to take him somewhere where I know he's not being chucked in with like horses and, you know, hedgehogs and random stuff. I laid him, his little tabby body, on the bed, and then they proceeded to burn him. I'm not even sure it was really a crematorium, it's just some old boy. There's caravan, no. Yeah, barbecue. Imagine it. How do you like your cat done? Right, there's a few different ways of doing this. Oh, let's put these tops on as well. She says. Oh. Oh. How much is one of them? Where'd you get it from?
About 200.
Shit, man. They're freaky, aren't they? You change colour?
No, it's not chameleon.
There's never really a right way to do these in a way. So everyone's got their own method for it. Like I've just used them to move my tools out of the way. How high would you like your tower rail to be? About here?
Probably a bit lower.
A bit lower?
I don't know.
Higher or lower?
About there, yeah.
It's a funny old space this, isn't it, to work in, with a lizard roaming around. How's Nathan going to make this into a good video? He's got his work cut out today, hasn't he?
it'll be good.
See, I do like to pilot these. Yeah, so look at that. It's going to be a lot better, that is, going on like that. I think this is the difference, isn't it, between Sparky and a plumber. The preparation work, the thought processes that go into
Well, I
being
gave it a couple of duggers on the impact straight.
Would you? You would, wouldn't you? See, this is just so much more relaxing though. Stay there. I want to get the radiator level to the wall. It should be about here. That's English. That's spirit level. About there.
Aye.
Can we just take a second to appreciate the electric shower with black livery next to it? That is beautiful, isn't it? Triton T80 with the black handset and rail. Blind man, I'd be pleased to see that one, T. He would. Did the thing afterwards, like, yeah, I had a great day with Lee, but I don't think I'll be seeing him again. I thought we had something in common by the fact that we're both tradespeople. You get that right these days. But you know, I just, you know, I wasn't physically attracted to him. See, later on, when we're gone, you're going to reinforce that bottom bit of floor, but we've already made it so you can slot it right in. Yeah. I've enjoyed working in here today. It's been a lovely place to sit and work. Nice cup of tea. So the radiator is on. We've piped it up, and now I'm just shutting this drain off. In preparazione to fill up the heating system. Chances of this actually turning off are so utterly minuscule. I don't know why they don't pipe them up outside now. They would in Nairobi. Right, time to fill the system up. Moment of truth. Of course, the first place we go to is where we've actually been working. We should actually even find that now you're going to get a bit of air out. Beautiful Shane. Max doesn't realise, I think I can hear dripping, which is kind of like this PTSD thing that happens when you're a plumber. Keep imagining that you can hear dripping. At least we're filling up at 2. So there's a saying, isn't there? If ye fill up after 3, ye will be late home for tea. That's going to get nowhere. Should have put a tennis ball around it. Right, it's going to make sure, just one more time to make sure that this isn't leaking. Getting there filled up. Let's turn it on. What can go wrong? Always get a lot of sloshage when this happens, but we'll probably quieten down in a few minutes' time. It's got plumbing tools in here already. What's that? You got a tool in there?
Yes, my plumbing tool.
Yeah, he's got one.
Me one plumbing tool.
Well, one plumbing tool. Do you want me to sign it? I can sign it for you if you want.
Yeah, I'll sell it. I'll say plumber parts.
Sell it for £5. Well, there we go. Radiator dump for you there, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Right, okay, so you want this taken out today as well, yeah? I said it earlier. Nice toothbrush. We want the water off, boy. Right, okay, so now we can whip this beast out. Maybe we should have a bit of a clear up, hey Max?
Can you get black like collars that clip around that, or would it be better to paint it or leave it?
What? My pipe?
Yeah. Upsetting. Brasso.
That's why I've got brasso in there. Shine it up. Go and buy your own. Just cutting these out now. Please don't have big nuts. Oh no, of course not.
Do you want me to take that outside?
You can take that.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Oh, don't tip it towards you. Don't tip it towards you. Tip it away.
I'll let Jimmy pull that out with his teeth.
Right, I'm just going to ring off some of this stuff here. Just burning the paint off. Going to do that tap, aren't we, first?
Oh, you want to do it now?
He said, do you want to do it now, Max? You notice that? As if it's like, oh, look, time's getting on. It's nearly 3 o'clock.
Well, you keep saying about it being bank holiday, so...
So, taking off the plastic nuts on the underside here of this bath tap. I don't like black bath decor. I like just sort of ready salted chrome. Do you know what I mean? Have you got some slow-mo shots of that? The electric shower, yeah? Right, Max, out the goddamn way! I also have to do this to make sure I've got it the way that I want it to be. Have you got a new waist as well? New black waist to go on this, haven't you?
Yes, in the other box.
Never ending, isn't it?
Come on, Jimmy.
Just lay here, just give it to me. Round, too thick and too thin.
Black everything, Jimmy.
Oh, it's one of the twisty ones. Phillips head screwdriver, please. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. I'm just guessing that this comes off here, but it might not. Oh, yeah, look at that. Give me strength. Oh, I don't want to break your bath, mate. That's the problem. Got any tin snips?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Ah! Can you believe? Look at the size of that. Oh, I love my life. All right, under we go. I had to do that just so I can get to the other side of the tap. Lock, twist. She's loose. She's loose. That's the thing. Max wants to film in Haverhill, but not in Berlin, Lee. Didn't want to come to Berlin. He thought I was going to be naughty. I even went to the gym, Max. Yeah, they had a really good gym in the hotel. So I did, what do you think I did? Of course, chest. That too.
Chest every
Just
day.
chest and arms. Then I went out. Walked around Berlin like a gorilla, or a little baby chipmunk. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're right, Max. I should have listened to you. Max said, don't do the tap.
I said, don't do the tap.
No, as in like the whole thing, sort of that way. That's it. Can't quite get around it. Like, oh mate, this is... Why would anyone want to be a plumber? Oh no, I just need to lay here for a minute. My hand's absolutely knackered. My pigeon egg on my right hand. Literally throbbing at the moment. Look at that. Miles bigger than that. Look at the pump. Look at the pump on that. You seen that? Got a vein. Right, pull the tap out. I said to Emily, I don't care if I'm here till 6, I'm getting it as much done as possible. And I said, don't worry, Emily, I will see you again. Ah!
Look at that putty.
Butchie. Right, let's get the new one. And that used to leak out the bottom at the back there. Down
I've
here.
no idea. The wall below, there's like run marks down, but I don't know when from.
That wants silicone in, that does. Yeah, the underside of your bath is so mottled that we're going to have to do this, which is this is not a brilliant thing to have to do because...
The next plumber will be able to get it off.
Yeah, it does bind up the thread, but it's kind of a necessary evil, I'm afraid. Yeah, there's no slot in the top of that.
Nothing to do
that
with.
up. It's pretty daft, isn't it? Yeah, it might need a black Sharpie in a minute. Yeah, you two just stood here the whole afternoon watching, having a really laugh, like, while I struggled. I've literally gone from high to low to everything in between. You're just like, oh, Jimmy. Best thing is, I'm not going to be here when you turn that on for the first time, because you've got to wait for that to set now. 24 hours. By then, I'll be out of the country. Got the black silicone out, haven't we? Water on time. Not going to actually let any water out because that's got a set. You actually notice now, Max, that I'm just getting on with doing this. It's got to that point. Get the job done. Otherwise we'll be here all night. Wow, I mean, there we are. All done. What a job. I mean, we've got that out. Now it's ready for a little bit of tiling in here. Do you want us to come back and do your vanity unit in a few days' time when it's all done?
Please.
How long will it be until you've got your vanity unit, tiles down on the floor? Okay, all right.
Well, it depends on how long it takes.
Subscribe. We'll be back here in a year's time.
Depends how long to get this hardy back of water down.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for all your help today. Lovely cup of tea. I didn't eat your muffin in the end. If you liked today's video, then tell your mum about it or something like that, even though I've probably already told her. See you in the next video, guys. Click on this one here. This is going to be one you really like. Your mum loved it. So watch it now. See you later, you utter lovely person. See you soon.